So here's an example of a training session. With this one we have two little Chihuahuas. They're barking and making a racket. This is like when I walk into the house, and the footage is not good, the audio is not good, but I'm just putting this up here so you can see kind of in person how this works. The dogs are making a racket, acting all, whatever, but I'm not even worried about that. All I really say to the owner is, hey, let's get the leashes on the dogs, and that way we'll be able to truly communicate with them. You can see here I reach over and grab the dog's leashes, and I ask the owner to put them on. Because if we just let them run around like this, they'll just be silly. It's nothing personal. So when we have the leash on them, that's when I'll be able to get to work, as you've heard me say in my other videos. So this is kind of how I roll. Usually the first step coming in with an insecure dog like this is kind of get the owner to engage as much as possible. And we start off by getting the dogs on the leash so that we can communicate with them.
That's the harness.
Yeah.
Jules.
Yeah. Okay, come here, little girl. Come here. You know, she is very treat motivated, and she does learn pretty good from other dogs because she used to sit. But then I realized she only did it if another dog was around doing the same thing.
It's crazy how they model behavior
Right.
after each other.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you have one dog who's more calm, to get them, on board is a
Right.
way to help the other dog who's having a harder
Where
time.
trouble goes.
She went through the curtain
Yeah,
over
she's
there.
on my go. She's being a couch potatoes.
Yeah, you want me to hold that?
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Cool, so I'll just hang out with her. Do you want to bring Trouble around?
Sure. Come on, Trouble.
Notice how I'm not using any sound right now with this dog.
I probably just too much.
I can literally feel the trembling through the vibration of the leash when because there's tension on the leash.
Oh yeah, look at her.
She's shaking. So you can see how she's doing. She wants to literally climb up on top of you right now.
Yep.
So all we'll do is we'll just block that behavior in a non-dramatic way.
Mm-hmm.
And as we give them a few moments to figure out that nothing dramatic is happening, but just can you feel how magical a leash is?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we put it on them, they just stop.
The first time you showed me that, I was shocked. I was like, oh, duh.
It's one of the most handy tools, and people tend to feel like it's almost too restricting, but in my opinion, it's more close because it feels like there's this tactile bond now.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm just going to put this camera.
It reminds me of. The Swiss did a study, or Sweden did a study on kids and a fence around a property, like a schoolyard.
Yeah.
They wanted the kids to enjoy the forest and nature around them, so they said, let's take down this ugly fence. And post fence, the kids all gathered in the middle and didn't want to leave the middle and the safety of each other. And they were like, wait, a minute. They put the fence back up, and the kids played all over the place, all the way up to the edges. And they just felt that the kids, with a boundary, they knew they were safe. So this, to me, reminds me of the fence. It's a boundary, right?
That's super interesting. That's how I feel about things. Robert Frost, the poet, had a line in one of his poems that said, good fences make good neighbors.
That's right.
Because it's when everybody knows what boundaries are in place, then it's much easier to be respectful of them.
Right.
So if the dog knows, when a company arrives, I'm just supposed to observe.
Right.
Then once they actually can grasp that mentally,
right.
they don't really mind doing it at all.
Right, right.
The problem with the dog, like, that is in a nervous state of mind is they're confused.
Right,
So,
right.
and then the things that we do naturally
Mm-hmm.
don't help them get clarity.
Right.
So it kind of almost feeds into the confusion. And so what she's doing would be concept, the technical term for it would be called avoidance.
Right.
So it's just a fancy way of saying that she's like trying to feel safe by like not feeling like she's like,
Part of it.
yeah. So
Okay.
as Jules, you can see her tail. I'm letting her kind of gravitate towards you
Right.
and feed off you a little bit because I don't want to. I want to make it very clear for her that like I'm not trying to like deprive her of you right now,
Right.
but I want her to like be respectful and not like climb up your leg. And
Right.
so as I'm standing here with the leash loose
Mm-hmm.
and she's being calm, my next goal for Jules in the immediate moment will be to let her tail come down more because you
Right.
see how it's tucked.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's communicating with us by that body language.
Right.
And you see, I will block this.
She's trying to hide.
Yeah, because I don't want her to straight up hide.
Right.
I want her to feel. I'm gonna
Yeah. Gotcha.
Thanks. So I want her to feel like she can be around you. So I'm gonna just put my foot in between us to block her. And you
Right.
see how it elicits that little growl.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said, that's not an aggressive growl. That's just an expression of like the same thing as like chewing your fingernails, but vocally.
Gotcha.
It's like she's just nervous, and you can see she's trying to figure out a strategy to get back to you, but I'm not reacting to it.
Right.
So I'm just gently blocking her, and by doing this is actually, it doesn't feel like it to her right in this moment, but it's actually helpful to her to be able to like, because she's fixated on you right now, and we want her to pay attention to you and feed you all this good vibes of love and attention,
Right.
but not like a fixated thing. Like if she doesn't do it, then she's going to be super nervous.
Right.
So I'm just going to bring her over here a little bit, and as soon as she stops wanting to resist, it's real important that I keep this leash loose because this is part of the communication I'm doing with her now is making sure my feet don't move real fast or far at
Right,
once.
okay.
Like I'm not taking like real big fast steps.
Right.
So when I move, I'm kind of moving like this. And the other thing, even though I'm creating this boundary, as soon as she like see how I'm pulling now, but as soon as she stops pulling, as soon as she recognizes what I'm asking, I have to let the leash loose, or else my communication isn't fair and clear.
Right. Okay.
So that the on off switch of the leash going having tension and not is like almost
Right.
like Morse code to the dog. It's like, this is okay, that's not quite what we're looking for, this is okay, etc. And as we just like go through the patience of the whole process, this will it just lets them calm down. And so this was, I didn't buy her an actual bully stick.
Oh, okay.
You can see what this is.
Okay.
It's like a
Nice.
beef thing.
Yeah.
But the
okay.
main thing is I just like
She'll like that.
it doesn't have any chemicals on it. And you
Oh,
see
nice.
these are like freeze dried beef.
Oh, okay.
So I don't normally use treats. Most of the people that follow me know
Right.
I don't. But I can show, we can do a little thing here with the treats because they can be real helpful.
Okay.
The trick is when you're using treats is you
Consistency,
want to reward what you're trying to achieve. And so therefore when you do use treats, the timing is everything.
Gotcha.
So when you actually give the treat and how you give it to them is what's going to make it a bribe versus a actual communication reward.
Okay.
You know. So, but for right now, all I want from her is to be chill. So what I'll do is I'll take this little girl, because she's super chill, and
Yeah.
I'm going to drag her into Jules' space so that they can kind of share this energy, because
Right.
Jules needs an example like this little girl right
Yeah.
here now. And the fact that Trouble is closer to you is good, because it's like, okay, well, and you can see how her brain is literally like processing, like
Yeah.
her brain is working.
Right, right.
And just like an adult that's trying to balance their checkbook while the kid is yapping,
Yeah.
sometimes you just need a silence. Like,
Yes.
give me a moment to figure out what's happening.
Right, right.
And that's all we're doing for her, is we're not asking anything of her
Right.
except to try to not run and cower and hide and climb up behind you.
Yeah.
And as long as she doesn't do that, then she's totally free. So as she moves a little, as soon as there's tension, if I was to let her, sometimes it's give and take, but I got to be real careful, because if I don't pull her back to me, then you kind of predict what's going to happen. So at this stage, the way I respond to when she creates the tension is to just gently pull her back to me, versus giving her a little more free reign. And now Trouble, you can see how Trouble's like, should I be nervous? Because Jules is really nervous.
Right,
so
right.
you can see that Trouble's expressing it in a more mature way, but you can see how when she walked back over there was definite confusion in her body language. She was like, should I be nervous? Because I don't really feel like I need to be,
Right.
but Jules is really nervous. We will want to offer a certain level of affection in the comfort that we offer when the child is unsure. With a dog, I still want to offer comfort, but I don't want it to be any kind of affection involved.
Gotcha.
Because they misinterpret that the same way like a teenage boy is going to misinterpret signals from girls, because they're like, does she like me? I can't tell. Should I ask her out? No, she's just being friendly, man. She's just friendly. She smiles at everybody, So the dog is having a hard time figuring out what the cues mean.
Right.
So when they get all nervous and they like get in this super tense body, and we offer reassurance in the way of affection.
Guilty.
Yeah,
I've done both. I'll yell at her if it's just overwhelming and she doesn't stop, and then I get mad and I'm like, go sit down, go get out of here.
Yeah.
And the other
it's
is,
like
or
the
just pick
pendulum
her up
swing, right?
and throw her in the room. That's probably not good too. So yeah, I definitely want her to be comfortable around people, and this is a busy place, so people coming and going, I can't have her barking all the time. It's not good for her.
Well, yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like, at the end of the day, sure, the behavior's not practical,
Right.
but like, our goal is to have the dog be calm and happy. And whenever I see a dog, shivering and got his tail between his legs, I know that's not their best self, as they would say.
Yeah.
There's a way that it can live happier than that. So.
Right.
And like here, all we're doing, and you can see how Trouble is like, what's going on? Like, I'm not sure, but by giving Jules this opportunity to just literally figure it out, we're doing her the best thing we could do for her. See, now, so she just sniffed my shoe.
Right.
That's awesome, because it's like she's starting to. We want her to just be a dog, because right now, she's being an animal that's not embracing that she should just be a happy dog. She's being like a scared animal right now.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is just, all my thing is just making sure that she can abide in our presence without tension on the leash. And as soon as she wants to do a coping mechanism, I just block that behavior so that she learns that she's fully capable of adjusting to this situation without using her old habits.
Right.
Because in order to teach her new habits, we have to show her that we have to make the space.
Yeah.
Like if we try and put more stuff on that Lazy Susan, we would have to shift some bottles around to create space. And that's all I'm doing for her right now, is I'm saying, look, there's a whole nother world for you to live in. It's so much better than what you're used to feeling.
Right.
But let's like clean up this energy first, so that she can actually even be aware that that's an
Yeah.
option.
Right.
Because if I was a
Okay.
giant,
I'm
you
gonna
want to
walk
answer
out
that?
here.
Yeah, no hurry at all, because I'm just going to stand here.